Okay, so number 11, page 163, write an improved version of the chaos program, which we're looking at, from chapter 1 that allows a user to input 2 initial values and the number of iterations, and then prints a nicely formatted table showing how the values change over time. For example, if the starting values were 0.25 and 0.26 with 10 iterations, the table might look like this. And then it's got index 0.25. It's got a good formatted table. So let's just look. This is more about formatting, but I want to run this cast.py just to check it out. Let's do 0.87, 0.23. There we go. This is going forever. Holy macro. How many times? I think it was 100. Yeah, it was 100. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. All right, so 0.87, 0.23. So let's check out the program. It's gonna be completely chaotic, and it's all about the formatting. Just make sure we format correctly. So it's gonna be all right. So the number of iterations. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do iterations. So iterations is gonna be. It's definitely gonna be an int input. Please type. So this is going to be print index I think based on the book it's going to be, this is going to be, just call this space just to make it look less unreadable. It's going to be index comma space times the book. On the book it looks like 4, and then comma x, and then comma space times, it looks like 7. And then y. And then print times 18. Let's see how this looks. We want to make it exact. Okay, so let's see. And I could count them all out, but I'm just... This is chaos. Yeah, I should have saved this as a new one, but it's alright. No big deal. And I got to get rid of those comments. There's so many there. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You guys see where I messed up on it? So what I want to do is I want to do the index and the original numbers. I don't know why it didn't print the original numbers. It should print X and Y. And then also, I put it inside the loop. It can't be inside the loop. All right, so let me just dump all these comments. Just so many comments. Okay. So let's call this oh, I see. You guys see what I did wrong? Yeah, we want to do this before the for loop gets entered. Because you don't want it to be thinking, because X is getting updated. So it doesn't give us the original X. So let's... Alright, so this should be much better. So let's go here. Chaos. Let's run it. Let's look first. Okay, value input. Let's run it. Let's get rid of that. Comment. Perfect. Okay, cool. That's great. So you're about 8 more, I'd say. We could count them, but it's so small. Let's do 26. Okay. So now we go through our loop. Now the loop is going to become... Let's see. So now we're going to do 1 through 10. So X in range. So now we're going to... So now these print statements are going to be in the loop. So now we're going to print... space times 2. The comma adds another space. It says the table might look like this, so it doesn't have to be exact. So we can have ours be 3, because this is going to be 3 spaces, right? Space times 2, and then 1 extra space because of the comma. Even though in the book, on page 164, you see only 2 spaces before the digits, where it goes 1 through 10. All right, so then let's skip that, and then let's do X, or new X, right? And then space times 4. What is that? space times 4, and then y. Space times 2, x. No. I space times 4, then x, then space times 5, it looks like, and then y. Should be good. Should be decent. I think we're getting close. All right, check this out. Boom. Okay. So we see the mistake here. Okay, so I want to change the numbers. I want to add 1. This is fine with the 0 point, and then I'll just move. It's tricky though because that gets, yeah. So looking at the book 164, it looks like they truncated. It's been truncated 6 places, whereas this is a little rowdy. This went obviously farther out, so we gotta truncate that 6 places. So we're gonna do. I think this is in the book too. Let's check these out. Let's look at a float. Python spaces. So exactly the number of spaces. Fixed width. It's all about right here. And that is in our book also. It means the 0.4 is the float. That means a width of 10 characters and a precision of 4 decimal places. All right. Okay, so we're gonna. This is the formatting stuff that we went over. Look on page 162 as well. I mean, in this chapter, there's a bunch of formatting stuff, and this is exactly how it looks. So I want to make sure that I get this done right here. So I doesn't need that. Yeah, we're gonna do I plus 1 actually. And this is gonna be space. And this is gonna be. Let's do the braces. We'll do 6 F point format X. Do the same thing here. Braces 10. 6f dot format y. And then that's going to be a end parenthesis to connect that there. That should be good, I think, for what we're doing. Okay, not bad. The only thing is the 10, so we got to format that better. Because that 10 is not perfectly lined up. The formatting has been fixed. The other stuff, though, is great. So we got to fix that for sure. So let's fix that. So we want to do formatting. Here it is right here. So this is saying, look, this open mouth to the left here, and this is in the book also, but since we're on the computer, it's just easier to see on here. But it basically, the word gets pulled. So that point, just for me to try to remember it, it's gonna point at the word. So it's gonna have 10 total characters, but it's gonna be pointing at the word. So there's 4 here and then 6 over here. So let's do let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go here. And we're going to here. This one's going to be curly braces, colon greater than, and let's just do 10. It's a lot. Point. I think we should do maybe 4. And then point format. Because we're not going to do like 10,000. I don't think the user's going to be too, hopefully the user's not too crazy. Just puts in 10,000. Okay, let's print. Let's dump this. It's not working over there. I thought it would be. I guess you want to pull it. The other way. Yeah. So it's just going to be that. So it's just going to be 1.4. Let's save that. Save that. And then let's print it out. Now, the other stuff we can fix, but I think this takes precedence right now. Chaos.py. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, still having a little hiccup. This is my other stuff. And so let's check out. I've been told numerous times it's good to look at a lot of code when you're learning how to program. Just look at how a lot of other people do it. Look at how they think and how they process information. So we want this to pull. D? This one? Yeah, a little bit of padding, right? So we could just do the 2. We could just pad it at 2. Right, instead of 4, we're going to pad it. We could pad it at 2. So let's go here. Let's do 2D. It should work. Oh, it's a okay. That's only for integers, but I actually think it's. Oh, what is a float? No, that's not what we're doing. Here. Oh, no wonder I messed that up. Okay, so this is where it's supposed to be. So that's an int, and that's going to be format I+1, and this will be, you know, I don't even think we need that formatted. Yeah, I don't think we need that formatted. I think it ended up fine. And we're doing it. So let me just fix this here. Okay, great. Super clean. Obviously, we can fix this. No, but I think this is the hardest part. So obviously, we're going to have some spaces here. It's going to be like an extra 10 or whatever. You know, so we can kind of tweak that. Right? This is going to be like index. So we're going to yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, because we added the 4, so we can do space times 3. And just space times 2. And we can do space times 5. And space times 8. I mean, we can just fix all this up, right? And that could be, you know, 36. And let's see how that works. And then two more, and then we can add a couple spaces here. This is our last. This will be our last edit, and I think it'll be good. So we're going to add two more to these dashes here. So let's do. Let's just do a few more. Let's do like 40. And then we're going to add 2 more to this. Let's add a few more to this. Let's add like 3 more. it's going to be 11. That should be sufficient. So I'm going to go here. Then this should be pretty close. Close. All right. That was fun. That was interesting. And that looks a lot like they were asking us about on page 163. So yeah, that was number 11 on page 163 and 164. Thank you very much.